everybody. Today's tip is the PSAT. There's a lot to learn, so we're going to get straight away into it. So what is the PSAT? It is the practice version of the standard achievement test that a lot of us have already taken if you were younger, when you were younger, and this is the practice version to prepare you for the actual SAT that students take, usually their senior year. When is it given? It's given once a year, usually in 10th or 11th grade at your school, and usually that's somewhere around October time frame. But you can take that test, an unofficial version of it, online at College Board, at the College Board website. You can take as many as you want at home to practice doing. You would just self-score, get the answer key and self-score it and self-time. Or you could have someone, like I've timed my daughter and scored her twice now at home. And once in 8th grade, she took it at school. They did offer that for the 8th graders there, and sometimes schools will do that. And she took it once in 4th grade when she was part of Duke Tip. So it's good to get that practice out of the way. So why is it important that you take the PSAT long before you take the SAT your senior year? Well, it will help minimize your nerves and the stress. A lot of schools tend to put this stress on them. Oh, you have to have a certain grade and you want to do your best. You do want to do your best. But the more you take it, the more relaxed I believe that you can be while you're taking it. You'll have understood the problems probably better by seeing them over and over again. So the more you take it, the more relaxed and the less stressed you'll be. You also be able to see what you missed when you self-score and correct it. The best way to get a really great score on the SAT is to learn what you missed, get advice from a teacher, your math teacher if that's it, or your writing teacher, and see what is the strategy, what do I need to look for on this problem, and how do I do it in the future. So that's the best way to advance your score for the SAT. So, and you could do that with the PSAT too. You can still be learning now ahead of time what these problems look like and how to do them so you can get a correct score on that problem. It can lead, why do you do the PSAT? It can lead to more money for college in the way of scholarships. The highest performing students earn scholarships based on their PSAT score. So I'm going to read right straight from the College Board website about National Merit Scholars. This is a very prestigious scholarship. It provides almost 10,000 scholarships to students based on outstanding ability, skills, and accomplishments. Each year, the top 50,000 scorers on the PSAT that you would take in your 10th or 11th year get commendation letters from the National Merit Program, and 16,000 of those students qualify as semifinalists based on their performance compared to others in your state. So you're not compared nationally in the semifinals, you're compared to your state. And you can win a $2,500 scholarship, corporate sponsored scholarships, and college-sponsored merit scholarships. I do know that University of North Carolina does not offer this college-based, college-sponsored merit scholarships, so keep that in mind. It is school-specific, but you need to be looking at that in your future for your 10th, 11th year, your 11th year, your junior year. That's when they start handing out those scholarships to everybody, long before you ever took the SAT. So just keep that in mind. Also, this helps you set academic goals for what you need to learn, and you can see how you measure up to your peers. And for high schoolers out there, maybe the SAT is not going to be your best test. A lot of schools, if not most, accept the ACT, and I took that when I was in college, my second year. A lot of schools allow you to submit one or the other. You don't have to submit just one. So keep that in mind. And also, I want to just touch on the last few points of this. If you don't take the PSAT early on, you have the, unfortunately, you can leave points on the table, things that you could have done to get those scholarships. You need to score above the 95th percentile. That would be your goal for the SAT or ACT, and we'll talk more about that later. And you need to earn your highest scores by June of your junior year. That way you can qualify for those scholarships that we are talking about. So just check out some of these tips. Go to College Board, get familiar with the SAT. You can go to Khan Academy and practice problems too. But it's important that middle schoolers get used to taking the PSAT now. So when they get into high school, it really is not a big deal. And they've learned how to correct these problems. So I'm just going to leave you with that. And our next tip is going to be on leadership. And I hope you guys will join us for that one. Thanks.